Welcome to today's session on NBFCs, the backbone of India's financial inclusion story. Let's explore their evolution, role, and regulation in shaping our economy. NBFCs are financial institutions registered under the Companies Act. They provide loans, advances, leasing, and even insurance, but unlike banks, they cannot issue checks or borrow directly from RBI. To operate, they must secure RBI registration and maintain minimum net owned funds. NBFCs began in the 1960s as alternatives for savers. By the 90s, their customer-friendly approach led to explosive growth. The 1997 RBI Act amendments brought strict regulation, and in 2016, foreign direct investment was permitted under the automatic route. NBFCs are champions of financial inclusion. They reach rural and semi-urban areas, support weaker sections, and through microfinance institutions, empower the unbanked. By complementing banks, they diversify into infrastructure and retail financing. While RBI regulates most NBFCs, others fall under SEBI, IRDAI, MCA, state governments, or NHB, ensuring no dual regulation. NBFCs are classified by liabilities, activities, and size. From deposit-taking NBFCs to microfinance institutions and peer-to-peer platforms, their diversity is vast. RBI ensures discipline through mandatory registration, reserve funds, and strict audits. Codes of fair practice and governance further strengthen transparency. NBFCs range from deposit-taking firms to microfinance institutions and infrastructure financiers. Shadow banking highlights their bank-like functions outside the traditional system. Owned funds represent equity and reserves, while net-owned funds exclude group investments. NBFCs must maintain at least 2 crore rupees in NOF to operate. Banks finance NBFCs for permissible activities like infrastructure and leasing. However, risky activities such as IPO financing or intercorporate deposits are restricted. Finally, RBI's Fair Practice Code ensures NBFCs communicate clearly, avoid hidden charges, and treat borrowers ethically. In conclusion, NBFCs are vital drivers of financial inclusion. With strong regulation and innovative products, they complement banks and strengthen India's financial system. Question number 1. Which act requires NBFCs to obtain a Certificate of Registration (COR) from RBI? Option A. Indian Contract Act, 1872. Option B. Reserve Bank of India Act, 1934. Option C. Companies Act, 1956. Option D. Banking Regulation Act, 1949. Answer. Option B. RBI Act, 1934, Section 40 IA. Question number 2. Minimum Net Owned Fund, NOF, required for an NBFC to commence businesses. Option A. 10 crore rupees. Option B. Rupee 1 crore. Option C. Rupee 2 crore. Option D. Rupee 5 crore. Answer. Option C. Rupee 2 crore. Question number 3. Which NBFC type primarily finances physical assets like automobiles and tractors? Option A. NBFC MFI. Option B. Asset Finance Company, AFC. Option C. Core Investment Company, CIC. Option D. Loan Company, LC. Answer. Option B. Asset Finance Company, AFC. Question number 4. Who regulates venture capital funds and merchant banking companies? Option A. IRDAI. Option B. RBI. Option C. Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Option D. SEBI. Answer. Option D. SEBI. Question number 5. NBFC MFI loans are collateral free and given to households with annual income up to. Option A. Rupee 3 lakh. Option B. Rupee 2 lakh. Option C. Rupee 5 lakh. Option D. Rupee 1 lakh. Answer. Option A. Rupee 3 lakh. As per RBI's 2022 directions,